You guys, it's your girl Just Bree. How y'all doing this evening? So I want to come to you guys with another video. Um, and I had a thought that I wanted to share because Soncerae had mentioned that she had made a comment in a roundabout way in one of her videos about how people get views off of using her name. So I noticed when I was going back to my videos that the name who has gotten me the views is not even Kevin Samuels. It's Jazzy Life. Thank you, Jazzy. It's not Soncerae. It's Jazzy Life. Or my Jazzy Life. Whatever you want to call her. So Soncerae, be very clear, sweetheart. You are not pulling in my views like that. I got over 100 views on Jazzy name alone within 24, well, within, I don't know, 24, 48 hours. Thank you. Okay, so this video I'm going to play is Soncerae Monique Scams Vendor. So it says, Soncerae details how she scams another innocent person out of their $100. It's not funny, but she rambles and rambles. And so let's hear. Let's hear. There it goes.
I appreciate you tuning into my live stream, and I wanted to just do this live stream on Facebook because I wanted to explain exactly what's going on with my Black Women Power and Respect tour, okay? The Young Black Woman Power and Respect tour, I started planning in November, and I planned it with my manager at the time. His name was Jamal, and Jamal actually had some like personal issues he had to deal with. So he decided that he wanted to pull out of the situation altogether, not just the Black Woman Power and Respect tour, but also managing me because he no longer had the bandwidth to do that. Okay, and so I continue to try to put the video, not the video, but the event together myself. I decided that I wanted to, continue the Young Black Women's Power and Respect tour even without him. I decided to continue with it. And I ended up meeting a young lady who had been on my Facebook friends list for a really long time. Her name was Vicky Humphreys. And so Vicky Humphreys was assisting me. She was assisting me with all of the events all over the country. I was having them in Atlanta, Houston, Miami, Washington, D.C., New York, San Francisco, Oakland. These were all of the different dates that I was doing the Young Black Women's Power and Respect tour. And so when I was dealing with Atlanta, I noticed that the dates that we were picking for Atlanta kept being a problem for the speakers that were involved. So the first time, I can't remember why nobody wanted the date. Then the second date we picked, everybody realized, oh, this is on Easter, so we don't want to do it on Easter. The way I presented the Young Black Women's Power and Respect tour to all of the speakers and vendors and even sponsors that were involved, I let everybody know, this is a team effort. This is not the Soncerae show. This is not each speaker in their individual showcase. Really, this is a group of African American women coming together as a team to promote something positive for young ladies in the African American community. Plenty of speakers came and wanted to submit their, information so they could become a speaker in their city. And so when we, dealing with Atlanta has always been like the hardest. And the reason why I think is because everybody in Atlanta feel like they're somebody. They feel like they deserve some type of special treatment or one person is better than the other. And that's the main reason why I decided to leave Atlanta because Atlanta became one of those places where it was starting to be detrimental to my career. I couldn't really push forward the way I wanted to if another female or if another person felt like I didn't deserve a level of success. And the type of woman I am is when I see another woman thriving, I clap for her. I'm not going to try to, say she doesn't deserve this or because I might not like her personality or blah, blah, blah. I'm going to be the type of person that, extremely difficult to pull this event off. Every other city has been easy to pull off, okay? Even with Charlotte, I do Charlotte May 11th and 12th, and the ladies in Charlotte have been amazing. Um, Vicky Humphreys, the person that was helping me with the event, ended up having like some type of health issues inside of her own life, so she decided to pull out. And during this time, I didn't know that she wasn't communicating with a lot of the ladies involved with Atlanta. I didn't know that at the time. Now I know because a lot of the ladies are contacting me. And so one lady specifically contacted me. Her name was Paris Murphy. I don't know if she's a legitimate doctor or not, but I think she does a lot of motivational speaking and stuff like that. Now, I try to give every single woman that comes to me with a decent submission and proof that she's been a speaker before and all of this stuff. I give women the opportunity to, speak on whatever platform I create for a black woman, because I don't feel like, just because one woman is more popular than another woman, she shouldn't be able to speak at any of my events. I don't think that that's fair. And so with this specific lady, Paris Murphy, I had seen her, someone had directed her to me, and I look at a whole bunch of ladies all over this country. I look at resumes, I look at submissions, I look at pictures, I look at videos of other speakers, so I'm consistently, like, looking at other women's material and just trying to get to know them. And so I don't really know Paris Murphy well. I don't know her background, I don't know, where she's worked or anything like that. All I know is she wanted to be a speaker and a vendor. Now, speakers, vendors, and sponsors are three different things involved with this event. Speakers come out and I give them a discounted rate to sell their products. A lot of speakers want to, just sell their products. They want a table. And, if you've been to like a conference or a seminar, you see people out there trying to sell their products at tables. And so, in order to be a vendor at one of my events, each vendor has to pay $75 a deposit. Now, the kind of businesswoman I am, I like to get everything in writing. I don't play that. I'm the type of person that I don't do word of mouth stuff. I don't do word transaction, because I've learned with dealing with business the many years that I had to make sure that I had everybody sign documents. So Paris Murphy decided to sign an agreement to say that, she was going to put down a deposit to hold her table for, $75, right? And so each vendor has signed that. Each speaker has filled out application. Each sponsor has filled out application and agreement. Okay, that's how I do stuff. I'm real solid. And so when we moved the date from Easter to another date, Vicky, who was assisting me at the time, didn't contact this woman. Now, what we do on Facebook, and this is the reason why I'm doing it on Facebook Live. What we do on Facebook is we create these group chats where all of the sponsors are in them, all of the speakers are in them, all of the sponsors are in them, and it's like three different chats for each city. So Charlotte has its own chat, Atlanta has its own chat, and Miami and Houston and all have their own chats, right? And so I'm assuming before Vicky left, she did not have Miss Paris Murphy in the chat. And so Miss Paris Murphy hit me up the other day and she said she didn't know that the date was changed, right? And so I said, oh, well, I don't know why, Vicky decided to not share this with you. However, the date I want to move to the end of the year to where there are no holidays, because what's messing up everything is the holidays, okay? I may be a little screwed up in regards to my personal life, but I'm definitely not screwed up in regards to business. I know how to handle my thing in regards to business, and especially when I'm dealing with people. And so she asked me for a refund, so I said to her, it's very like disappointing to me that I'm handling business with all of these people, and you are the second person that's come to me as a vendor asking me for a refund when refunds are when deposits are non-refundable. I said, however, what I'm going to do is give you a refund out of my personal finances because your deposit goes into a business. The Young Black Woman Power Respect Tour stuff is for a nonprofit. That money goes to a completely different place. And people feel like when I sell tickets for the Young Black Woman Power and Respect Tour, this money must go in my pocket. It doesn't go directly in my pocket. It doesn't go into my personal finances. Usually when it's a ticketing system, maybe like Eventbrite or something like that. Eventbrite does not give you the money for the event until after the event has taken place. And then you get the money from the ticket sales online. Then they don't release any money until after the ticket sales. So each girl that was supposed to, let me not take girls, take that back because a lot of these women are older. These ladies, every single person made $15 off of each ticket that they sold. So if you go to the Eventbrite for the Young Black Woman Power and Respect Tour, you'll see where you'll be able to select who, directed you to the event. That way I could keep track of what ladies were selling tickets. Paris Murphy hasn't sold any tickets yet. Okay? I don't even think she was even promoting it. Okay, so when she asked me for the refund back, I said to her, refunds deposits are non-refundable. Okay, but however, I will give you your money back in my personal finances. Now, she did this to me 2 days ago. Right? Now, I'm the type of person, I know when to end a conversation. Because what I've noticed about people on the internet lately and people who are interacting via text and via email, people be rude, they get very ugly, get very nasty. I will end the conversation as quick as I can without anyone making it escalate where insults are flying and all this stuff. And I'm assuming that, our conversation to her must have offended her when I said to her, it's non-refundable. Because I know how people, when you spend money, you want your money back, and we realize that you don't put yourself in a position to where you can't get it back. You're feeling some type of way, and instead of just saying, I made a mistake, I'm going to go out here and I'm going to make this person look bad that won't give me a refund. Now, like I said, I'm a businesswoman. I put everything on paper, and I said to her, if I do get enough money in my personal finances, I will be happy to give you back, your deposit. But as far as business wise, you signed a document that says that your deposit is non-refundable, and I did it like that for a reason. I made sure I had everybody sign paperwork for a reason. And so instead of her taking what we said and striding and staying positive with it, she decides that she wants to go around Atlanta and go to all of my other speakers and say all of this negative stuff about me as if I just refuse to reapologize like I'm like this other person. And this is the reason why I couldn't stand handling business in Atlanta. Because if somebody doesn't get their way in Atlanta, they think they're a big person. They think that they're bigger than, whatever the arrangement is or the agreement that.
Okay. I'm sorry. I tuned out. I'm sure everybody else did. Lord have mercy. What did she say? I don't even remember. Okay, so let me try to get the gist of it. She didn't have the event. The event never happened. Nobody showed up. Nobody bought tickets. There, end of story. So what I'm gonna do is I found an old video thanks to my man STL for you, and it's a live interview with Vicky Humphreys. Let me just make sure it wasn't deleted. Okay, so I don't know. I think I'm gonna split these up, part one and part two, and I'll be right back. All right, enjoy.